Hey everybody, welcome to week 4 of the semester as we move into the next section of Beowulf. So to begin, I want to start with talking about the writing assignment you just completed. So that was the first of what will be the rest, excuse me, of the discussion board posts for your assignment going forward, for your assignments going forward. And there are some different ones that you'll have in terms of the exams. You have a midterm and a final, and then we do some different assignments at the end of the semester after we're done reading the texts. So, but for now, what we're talking about is this discussion board assignment where you write the initial post of 300 words and at least one comment of 75 words. And I'll be giving you feedback on those throughout this week, and I'm going to be grading them each day and probably will be done by Wednesday. I generally try to have them done by Wednesday unless something crazy happens, and my life's not that crazy, thankfully. So you'll be able to get my feedback. Make sure you read it because we are transitioning from a smaller assignment to a larger assignment, and the expectations that I have and that you have are going to be a little bit different. So make sure that you're reading those comments closely for suggestions. You'll have the opportunity to revise at least a couple of these posts before the end of the semester, and that's the way to think about how you can revise for that revision, but also to think about how you can grow as a writer as you get better at doing these posts over the next 10 or so weeks outside of the midterm. So I think the process will work really well for you, especially as equipping you to think through how you can handle text like these in a research environment as you go on from this class. So I'll give you some feedback here and there, and you'll also see there's a lecture video for Beowulf, the second part this week. I'm going to leave the documentary up there in case you want to go back to it, but there's a lecture video this week, and it also includes some writing tips based on some of the recurring things that I see as I teach this class. I think that video will be really helpful for you. So watch that video as well, and you get ready to read the text this week and complete the discussion board assignment. I've put a copy of the second part of Beowulf from our textbook on a blackboard. The bookstore should have copies of our textbook in place by now, and so I won't be doing that going forward. But if you need a copy or you need some connections, just let me know. These texts are fairly easy to access, especially as we deal in the medieval period, and I can point you in the right direction. So I hope you enjoy reading this next section of Beowulf. It's a really fascinating look at how a warrior becomes a king and what we see in terms of his kingship and how his kingdom is constructed, in addition to his death and what a new villain in the form of a dragon looks like. If you want a good picture of what this dragon is, go watch or read The Hobbit. The Smaug or Smog, the dragon in that is a fair representation of what Beowulf is pointing to in terms of the dragon, and which makes sense. Tolkien himself was a language and medieval scholar and based a lot of what happened in The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit on things he was reading and working on that at those times. So I think you'll really enjoy this and seeing this progression. And the discussion board post, as usual, will come out of the notes that I've included as a part of the overall group of things that are available on Blackboard. So again, if you have questions, shoot me an email, cmoody@aum.edu. I look forward to talking with you soon. Take care.